Power slide is creating new jobs in the skating industry. Suspension technician.
Fly dope swaggy, that's how I roll. On another level, on another level, on another one above me.
Hola YouTube, my name is Ricardo Lino and I'm a wheel addict. This video is my first experience with the new KIZER Suspension Frames. I actually wanted to make this video a little bit different. Okay, hola YouTube, my name is Ricardo Lino and I'm a wheel addict. It is a thing. I bought something from the power slide shop and it is the new KIZER, the new KIZER suspension frame. First I wanted to make like just an unboxing and putting it together, but as you're going to be able to see now, that ended up becoming a nightmare. Look at this. This is a heavy bag. The amount of bolts and stuff that comes here, it's scary. So you have these arms, and apparently this might be all wrong, huh, guys? I have no idea what I'm doing here. Oh my God, is it? Let's put it this way, it was complicated. Let me try to make it work. Maybe it's not that complicated. Let me show you this. So you have these arms, they go like this. Then you got this rubbery thing, the bushing, that goes like this. So now I'm gonna, oh my God, I don't even know what wheels I should use with this. Now that the whole thing is on, I just need to put this bolt. Maybe I got it, maybe not. I think I'm gonna be able to do it. I knew it, I would not be able to do it like this. I will be able to do it, I'll be back. I couldn't put it together without using an hammer. I couldn't use all the rubbers. It comes with two rubbers, I couldn't use both. First update, I was not able to put the red ones for some reason, but I was able to put one of, like two of the arms with the black rubber, and I had to hit it with a hammer. So I'm gonna try to make these now while you guys are watching. So the way that I did this is I put the rubber before, it's already there. Then I put the arm from the middle wheel. Maybe it's wrong, I'm not saying that I'm doing any of this right, it's my first time doing it. Then I put the front arm. Then when I come here and I try to look at the alignment, it's out of alignment. So what I do is I try to align it by using a tool like this. Then, yeah, just realized that I did the alignment wrong again. It doesn't seem like it's gonna fit, to be fully honest. I really don't know what I'm doing here. Even if it works, don't do it. Caveman. Sorry, I just didn't have a hammer on me. Hopefully everything is aligned. Dude, this thing is a mess. It's hard for me to do it. Okay, I think I need to do some pressure here. I just don't know how to do this pressure. Okay, I got one down. Now all I need is to try to put some wheels on. Oh, I messed up already. Because this is gonna be funny. You need to put it on the boot before you put the arms. It's my fault. I'll try it again. I'll report later, maybe. The axles that come with the frame were not long enough and ended up stripping the aluminum arms. Meanwhile, I got one of these. I actually feel like a pro now. You know, like in the bike world, there's all these people that are pros at mounting suspensions. I could be one. After mounting these, I feel I can be a suspension technician. Now I need to put wheels, a liner, maybe a shock absorber that I lost. We're good to go. Bad news. So I'll try to put it fast. So here's the thing. The arms have a threaded, they are threaded on one side, so you can use one of those one-sided bolts. That's how it goes. And then they cannot come out of the arms at all. And that means that the threaded piece, it's really, really thin. So what's been happening now is that these ones are okay, but if you go a tiny bit too much, like I went here, now the thread is just done. It doesn't go in or out. And this should be okay, but these ones, I think it's the arms thread that died, or maybe the axle. It's hard to explain, but so basically this is a one-sided thread, a one-sided axle. Let me show you this. A one-sided axle that doesn't have a lot of space on that side, the thread, because if it goes too much, sorry, I need to read this. If it goes too much on the outside, it will scratch the frame. So what happens is, here without the wheel, it closes the arm a little bit, but when there's no wheel and there's no way to close the arm, there's not enough thread from the axle, and this happens. And this is it. It died. 169 euros. I'll contact Powerslide. They probably will send me new of these, but I believe the biggest problem is these one-sided axles need to be a tiny bit longer, but then they may scratch the frame. I don't know. I really want to try this. That's why I bought them, but now I don't know how to do this. We'll see if this video will ever go online. Just one last thing, in case you watched it until now. Yeah, I think it's important to mention I work for a brand. I did work for Powerslide in the past. I do like the people that work at Powerslide, including the owner. I'm not trying to put anyone down the bus by making this video. This is just something that happened to me. And it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to happen to everyone. But I think I should at least say it. Still want to try it. I don't know how to do this, because if I'm going to try it, I'm just scared that it's... I don't know. I don't even know how to take these out now. So I was able to take it out, and you can see that there's not enough. Yeah. See? The thread just died. And I think it's the thread from the arm. The axles are too short. The thread of the arm is now, it was on the thing. I don't think you can see it, but... So there's only a tiny bit of thread where the bolts are touching, so it will not work. Design flaw. Okay, so I was able to complete it and I made it work. I was extremely frustrated, but I had an old micro MT Plus frame laying around, which had much longer axles, which I was able to use. Now, on the inside, these will be sticking out a little bit, but because of the hole on the frame, I don't think there will be a problem at all. Looking into other frames that also use the one-sided axle, this would probably be a better option. If you look here, I think these are the ones that come on the solos, and this may be just something that I added after. But the solo ones are solid, so if you're going to be using really short ones, you may want to use very solid ones. And the ones that come on this frame, they are hollow, and also the material seems not very stiff. This was a problem that Powerslide used to have in the past with some products. I didn't saw this happening in a while, but I haven't been using the products too. Now I'm finally able to test it, but now I don't want to put this video out up until I test it, because I already noticed that the frame is actually really tall, which is normal. This is supposed to be a frame that can be ridden flat 65 or like this as a suspension thing. By the way, you may notice that I put the arms opposite here. So you can see on this side, these two wheels have the bolt with the head on this side, and the other side is just whatever. I don't think it's going to affect anything. I became good at taking the arms on and off with the help of a hammer, but now I need to test it. I haven't tried to put the red bushing yet. That will be something for another video. I'll probably test it on another boot. But as I said, it looks like the frame is a bit tall, so it reminds me of the frame that come on the USDAN, but somehow the frame from the USDAN should be from the end of this thing, I believe. Not 100% sure, let me check it. Oh. Yep, see? This is the USDAN, and that's exactly here on this side. It's even lower because I have these sliders. But this one seems to be a lot taller. We go out and we test. Okay, we're at the skate park, and the reason why I'm going to put these skates outside, it's because I actually want to see how they roll here on the cobblestone. This is very common in Portugal, and that's why I was actually very interested about this. I made the frames work by using those different axles, and now we see how they operate. Until now, I don't know if I'm very impressed, or at least impressed in a positive way. It is what it is. So now, first experience, it's gonna be if they roll here. So I'm gonna go that way and try to skate just path. And this actually seems really comfortable. That's cool. I can skate in cobble. That actually rolls really, really good. It's similar to the Fiziks, and yeah, I haven't skated Fiziks since like 2003, 2004. And I also used to skate the Fiziks with the aluminum arms. It reminded me a little bit of that, but it's been way too long. Now let me see how they work here at the skate park. There's the ball. Hopefully the ball is not wet, which I am not 100% sure. Other than that, I will also check the height of the frame, and then I may need to just go and try to skate a little bit on the streets. So let's see how this goes. Okay, and now we do the test. Just want to see how does it feel to go up the ramp and down the ramp and all that. Oh wow, when you enter the quarter pipe, it feels oddly weird. Really, really weird. Let me try again. I don't know. It's actually really, really cool. Really, really cool. Like, I don't know if you guys can see, but here especially, because there's like a bank which is not round at the bottom here, feels really good. Okay, let me just try here too, because I don't know if you can see also there, but there's a little bit of a height. So let me go a bit slower. That's the suspension working. We go really slow. Dude, I gotta start skating a suspension frame. I wasn't expecting that. It may be a bit too tall for me, so let's try a couple of grinds. I got a P-rail there, here in the back. I don't know if you guys can see, there's a P-rail. Sorry, I'm watching on my phone. There's three P-rails basically. There's a P-rail in the box. So yeah, now we try that. Let's see, so. That felt nice. I'm so scared of the stupid Royale. It's not even because of the wheel bite. It's just because the frame is a bit taller. It should be easy. Let me just try one more. Just this, to see how it feels. Okay, you got it, first try. Just in the head, you got it. Royale. Ooh, that felt nice. That actually felt really nice. Okay, let's try that first try backslide without the step, because if I step, I'm sure I can do it, but I want to try to jump into it. Ooh, that was the first try backslide. That was nice, that felt good. I don't even know, top mistral maybe? Okay. Oh, that was far side, that doesn't count. See, that actually felt good. I think I can do the rail 12 topsail first try. Okay, that's it. That was good. A little bit lava, but not too bad. So now, Svetsen 12 topsail first try, that would be nice, because the one that I wasn't filming, it took me about 10. It wasn't good, but anyway, let me try. First try. That was actually really good compared to the one before. Now, I've also done one. Don't judge me. It sucks. But it's switch, and it's something that I really struggle with a tall frame. So check this out. See? It wasn't that bad. I struggle doing front torques with a tall frame. And I know that I'm stepping in, but I'm happy with it. One good one. That's okay. I came out far side, but it's okay. Let me tell you that. So, what else can I try? I should probably try to skate the bull. Hopefully it's not wet. It's a bit wet there. You can see it behind me there. I think I can skate it without touching that part. Just when I skate the bull, this camera usually cannot follow me. Can you follow me? Come, let's go. That feels good. Feels really good. Car here. I am going to say it again. I was not expecting this thing to work this good. Now, there's some things that I still don't want to believe that they're gonna work. Some of them I really suck at, like toe rolls and heel rolls and stuff like that. I want to try just maybe a toe roll. Okay, toe roll, hold the pressure on one wheel. I didn't felt any difference in a bad way. Kind of like in that place that I really need to try to skate this in the streets, because in a P rail I can make it work. The rail is a bit tall. I would prefer a lower rail, but it's a lower frame, but it's physically not possible, obviously, unless the wheels go into my feet. Not possible. Maybe a tiny bit. Maybe a tiny bit lower is possible. But when I go on the ramps, it feels good. It's not as noisy as I was expecting. Check. I was expecting it to be a lot noisier. So, dude, so far so good. I guess I need to get on the streets and do something. It was a bad start with like hard to put the arms and wrong axles and all that. But when I skate them, I like them. At least I spent 169 euros on something that it works until now. We'll see. We'll see what this ends. Give me more time. You might find this interesting because I do. I can fast lie with these. Check this out. I don't know if you guys can see it from the front, but I'll put the camera on the side after. Oh my god, check this out. I'm doing a fast slide flat. It's getting flat. How cool was that? I really need to take these things to another spot. I don't do gaps. A couple years ago I did a big gap with Fiziks, and when I landed, when the suspension decompressed, it pushed me out, like I fell on my back. Like it didn't touch or anything, it was just like when the suspension came up, I wasn't expecting. But just the way it goes, man. It rolls so smooth. Okay, so one of the things that I'm still scared I haven't done is sass slides. I've been playing with this a bit, but I haven't tried sass slides. I don't know, I'm scared because the wheels are not fixed and it move. Somehow they hide and they get in a weird position. Should be easier, but let's see how it goes. I honestly think that I'm going to need some time to adjust to that. That's what I was scared. It's kind of like, imagine a car. And I know the car has four wheels moving independently with a different position from inline skates. But because the wheels adjust the transition, it kind of feels like there's always four wheels touching, and that makes it very grippy. But I remember the Fiziks guys, they were amazing at sass slides, so you must be me. But I need to give it one more try, just one more. More stuff. I need to skate the streets. I keep on saying the same and I keep on staying on the park. I think I need to go to another place and skate, maybe another day. Day 2. I actually wanted to try this on a different boot, but it may rain, so I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna use the exact same skates. I'm in the streets. I'm gonna try to roll down some stairs. I'm gonna try to grind some ledges and see kind of like how these frames feel skating in the streets. I'll probably make a part 2 where I try the frames on a different boot, and I'm gonna try to keep on skating them depending on how this goes here today too. But yeah, let's put them on and see how it goes. I'm not gonna skate with this jacket. Come with me on this one. Let's see. This little ledge, I was skating it the other day. I'm gonna try to play a little bit with this and see how it goes. I'm scared it rains, so I need to do this quite fast. Here's a very interesting topic that probably no one ever told you. Think about it. If all the wheels are always on the ground and every arm adjusts independently, that means that these frames will make the best skates to skate in the rain. It may sound weird, but obviously in the rain everything is slippery. So by having 4 wheels, you have more traction. So let me show you just something which is like, it's not really a wet surface, but it's a humid surface. And just check this out. Something like this on anti-rocker wouldn't be a thing, let me tell you that. You cannot do this type of turns on anti-rocker. And yes, it's not fully grippy, but it's better than any other frame that I've tried. So this, the other day I skated it with anti-rocker and I actually warmed up a little bit. Now there's no warming up. Actually really good. Try one royale till the end. I'm actually quite happy with it. So I skated it the other day with an anti-rocker frame. I didn't felt any wheel bite at all. I think the wheels go up a little bit, and I believe that if I use the softer arm, the softer rubber, making the arms go a bit more soft, that would go up even higher. I should probably test that. Video number 2, different boot, other rubbers. But so far, really cool. Even like the way that I landed, it's not high, but as I said before, I usually don't do gap stuff. So for me, the suspension frame was something that I really wanted to try, mainly because in Portugal, there's plenty of cobblestone and the floors are not always the best. So I wanted to see it. I wanted to try it myself and see how it feels. So yeah, in conclusion, first I wanted to make like just an unboxing and putting it together. But as you could see, as you're going to be able to see now, that ended up becoming a nightmare. I couldn't put it together without using an hammer. I couldn't use all the rubbers. It comes with 2 rubbers. I couldn't use both. The axles that come with the frame were not long enough and ended up stripping the aluminum arms. But I ended up finding a solution. I started using a longer axle that I had from other skates. And it just works. And the truth is, from skating my local park to today skating a little bit in the streets, I'm very impressed with this frame. So as my conclusion with this frame, I think I'm gonna need more time with it, and I will be spending more time with it. I really see myself, at least for now, skating this as my flat frame. I was very impressed with the FR Wish frame, which I still am, and previous to that, I was on the T-neck frame as my favorite flat frame, which it still is. The FR frame, I think it's on par with the T-neck with a different groove, but somehow they work for me. Now this one, I don't really know. So far, very, very impressed, but I think I'm gonna need to skate it for longer and find out about the durability and all that. As I said, the first experience wasn't great. I hope that Powerslide is able to fix that problem, and I'm sure more people will have the same problem with the axles, and Powerslide has plenty of those axles, so that will not be a problem for sure. But if it started as a nightmare with me feeling like, oh, I shouldn't have spent that money on this, I'm actually happy that I did. So far, so good, and I'll keep you guys updated. So if you want to know more about these frames or any other products that I skate every now and then, or if you're up to learn something on skates, I do some tutorials here. I also do some live streams of some events, and I just share some of my skate life stuff here. So if you want to see more of that, well, make sure to subscribe, leave me a thumbs up if you like this video. If you didn't like it, you can leave me a thumbs down, but let me know in the comments what you didn't like about this video so I can try to change for next one. You learned that these frames are the best for the rain. So you learned something new today. And you should also never forget why we all started skating, and that is because it's fun. Now, cheers and see you soon. Let me see if the frames work to go down the second set of stairs here. It needs to be the second set because I do not feel like going down all of them. But I can tell you that this double set, let me show you. I did it, the double set, in the early 2000s. I did it with the Fiziks suspension frame. And when the suspension went up, like it goes down for absorption, and when it came up, I felt like here, and I remember I flew all the way till here and rolled down the stairs. I'm not doing gaps anymore, as I said, so all you get is me trying to go down the second set of stairs forward with a suspension frame. So that's it, that's how we end the video. Cheers. Can I do it? I don't know, but I'm gonna bring it closer so that you guys can see
If I fall, you can see it from closer. Closer look. Okay, that's it. Here. Try to go in that direction. Hopefully the edge block doesn't touch and I don't hit too much shit. 3, 2, 1. Easy.